Aries, welcome to your reading for November 2020. Thank you for joining me. My name's Amanda. I'm at LunaSync Tarot. If this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button so that it can circulate amongst others, and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you here. I have pre-shuffled your cards, and I'm doing a last shuffle. We'll be looking into your heart, your mind, and your body. We'll also look at the past, the present, and the future, and we'll pull a few cards of advice along the way. All right, well, let's sync up. I'm going to cut the deck 3 ways. All righty. In the position of your heart, we have the Sun. Oh, feeling happy and positive and expansive. Something feels right in November. In the position of your mind, we have the Crone. Whoa. 2 major arcanas are coming out right away. This isn't in the position of your mind. It's as if you know that you're at a crossroads. You feel like you have the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to make a decision about which way to go. And then in the position of your body, unbelievable, we have the Tower. 3 major arcana cards in the position of your heart, your mind, and your body. Some dramatic transformational shift in your foundation, and that is literally what the Tower card is about, and it's also in the position of your foundation. Something that has been very fundamental to you, something that has informed your identity, informed your life in a very significant way, is shifting in a significant way. This is in the position of your body, but also in the position of the foundation of the reading. Wow, 3 major arcanas out in November for you, Aries. In the position of your past, I can't make this up. Another major arcana, the Moon. So, fantasies, secrets, the subconscious, like really going deep, like this woman in this card is, entering into the labyrinth of mystery and finding your way out. Really navigating those deep, watery realms, subconscious realms. I feel like you've been doing some deep inner work here in the past that is informing the rest of this reading in November. In the position of the future, I swear to God, if this is another major arcana, but it's not. It's the 5 of Cups. This is some sort of emotional loss, but more than that, it's focusing on an emotional loss as opposed to focusing on what you have, focusing on the gifts that surround you, what's left, essentially. It's focusing on what's spilled over, what you've lost. 5 is the number of conflict and change, so it signifies some sort of change in the future that might make you feel like you've lost something. Something has been lost. Wow. Okay, so let's dive into this. In the position of your heart, we have the Sun. This is an expansive new beginning, a new opportunity. It's feeling right with yourself, right with the world. It's a celebration inside of a community, and it's a celebration of a birth, a new beginning, a new opportunity here. But overall, the feeling is just one of great expansiveness in your heart. This is also the present moment. So in November, you will be feeling the sense of expansiveness. There is some opportunity that comes your way that just opens you up, that makes you feel, I don't know, like everything's right with the world. It doesn't escape me that we have the Moon and the Sun. The Sun precedes the Moon. This is in your past, and this is in your present. So I feel like this expansiveness is a result of this deep inner work that you've been engaging in, probably over the course of some time. You know, it's no light thing to do this type of work. You have to go to the dark places. And it does feel like a maze. It does feel like a labyrinth. And when you're inside of this labyrinth, things are unclear. There's confusion. You're working your way through it, but you're not quite aware of where exactly you're at inside of this labyrinth until you find your way out. And then you have the perspective, then you have the insight. It's like hindsight is 2020, right? Oh, okay, that's what that was about, right? I had to do that. I had to see that before I could get to this place. That's what that's making me think of. The moon is preceding the sun. The sense of expansiveness that you have in November is a result of this deep subconscious, watery, emotional, dark night of the soul type work that you've done in the past. Now, in the future, though, we'll clarify this. What comes after the moon and the sun in the progression from past to future is this sense of loss. It could be that this is like the thing, right? This is the thing that you return to time and time again. It's like the half glass full versus half glass empty perspective. Which perspective do you choose to have? Which perspective will you take moving forward in the future? Because both perspectives are there for you. You could go either way. You could focus on what is lost, or you can focus on what surrounds you, the gifts that surround you, what you still have, the abundance that you still have, the fortune that you still have. So it almost feels like a call to action for you to make that choice. You have a choice about your perspective, how you choose to perceive this, or yourself, this thing, this issue in the future, in November. This is all playing out here. If there is a choice, if you are at a crossroads, the way that you think about it is, I feel like I have the wisdom inside of me to appropriately make this decision, to make the right choice for me. It's really drawing on your deep inner resources in order to make this decision about which path to follow. And that's how you see it. That's how you're perceiving it in November. And then finally, in your foundation, this dramatic, fundamental shift in something that's been with you for quite some time. So she's sitting on top of this tower. She's capturing these lightning bolts. There's a lot of energy here for you to harness and capture and channel in order to make this transformation. And this is in the position of your foundation for November. A big shift physically. This could have something to do with your health. This could have something to do with your home, your foundation, the foundation that has informed you, that has been fundamental to you throughout time in some really significant way. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Five of Cups in the future. I'm going to use the Osho Zen deck to clarify here. Yeah, so the Five of Cups. The Cups is a suit of the emotions. So it's an emotional situation here. It's like an emotional reality that you're contending with where it comes to the Five of Cups in the future. Where do I put my focus is the question that's being asked. Or the decision that you can make. Oh, this hair. Okay, flowering. Yeah, look at the abundance that surrounds this woman. She's sitting on the lotus flower. Her hands are open. She has a rainbow of colors surrounding her. And this aura, this magnificent aura, and things are just flowering around her. She's sitting in the middle of her own beautiful abundance in a very receptive posture. So if there is a choice about what to focus on, the abundance that surrounds you or the things that have been lost that you've had to let go of, this is the choice that you can make. Sit in your abundance. Focus on your abundance. Be receptive to your abundance, to the abundance that surrounds you. Flowering was the name of that card. Yeah, and if you do that, you will see a flowering of your spirit and a flowering of that abundance. Whoa. What else do we want to clarify? I want to know more. I want to know more about this. I'm going to use a different deck. About this tower in the position of your foundation and in the position of your body. What is this about? What is shaking down? Ooh, it's in order for you to be able to move forward. It's aligning your intention with your will in order to move forward in a significant way. This is another major arcana. This is incredible. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas, meaning that this is not an everyday situation in November for you. This is deep, transformational, big, undeniable shifts for you, Aries. Oh gosh, wow. Another major arcana. The moon clarifying the tower. We have the Chariot and the moon clarifying the tower. Something coming to light. That is the meaning of the sun. Something comes to light. You did this work in the past. You made your way through the labyrinth. You entered the labyrinth, which by the way, congratulations. Many people don't ever enter the labyrinth. Many people don't even attempt to become aware of some of their deeper, darker subconscious motives or their shadow self and deal with and take responsibility for that aspect of themselves and how it plays out in the world and their relationships, etc. You entered the labyrinth. You did that work. Something came to light as a result of that work, as a result of doing this moon work, this moon energy. And again, we have the moon clarifying the tower and the Chariot clarifying the tower. So whatever fundamental foundational shift is occurring for you is a result of this work that you did, bringing it to light, bringing your shadow aspects, your subconscious motives to light, and unpacking them, working through them, resolving them, befriending them. And in this way, you're able to move forward, aligning your intention with your will, moving forward in a very confident way. Wow, that's beautiful. I cannot believe how many major arcana are here in your reading today, Aries. Let's pull a guidance card for you as you move through this deeply transformative shift in November. What guidance will Aries benefit from? What does Aries need to know about November, about how they can approach and move through November? Okay, Grouse. This is about movement. It's about the sacred spiral, paying attention to your movement. Let's read it, though. It's a powerful description. What are you doing in November? This is intense. It's all positive, though. It's super positive. Sacred spiral. Yeah. Analyze the way you move through your world. How do you picture yourself in the act of locomotion, moving through the world, aligning your intention with your will? What words would you use to describe the way you move through both the material and spiritual worlds? In the final analysis, is your movement compatible with your greatest desires and goals? That is what this is all about. I feel like you went deep to do the work, to bring something to light so that you can move forward in a really confident, strong way. Intentional. Many spiritual disciplines ask that you cease all external movement in order to recognize the inner life. Grouse medicine, however, is an invitation to the dance. Grouse celebrates the divine source through its sacred spiral dance and offers this dance to you as a gift. You can spend a lifetime learning Grouse's lesson on how to harmonize your dance with Mother Earth's cycles and how to offer the dance as a creation of selfless beauty. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's like having done this thing that you did, having had enough courage to do this work, has brought you into alignment, like aligning opposing forces within yourself in order to move forward in this confident way. And it's an example, it's a gift to those around you, and it's an example to those around you of what is possible. Yeah, I feel like you're inspiring the people around you with this work that you've done and the approach that you're taking now, the movement that you're taking now, the way that you're aligning everything that you have wanted, your desires, your goals, your objectives, with your intention. You know, I want to say a few words about intention. People will sometimes say, that wasn't my intention, or I didn't intend to do that. And it really speaks to how a person's action can be out of whack or out of alignment with their intention. And the one thing I want to say is that it's taken me a while to realize that intention is meaningless if it's not backed by your action. And so you can say, I didn't intend that, or that wasn't my intention, or my intentions were pure, my intentions were positive. It doesn't matter how positive your intentions are or how pure your intentions are if they are not backed by practical, tangible behavior and action. And I see that that's what you're doing here in November, Aries. You are all about, your sign is all about, I am, taking action, putting it into effect. You don't hesitate a lot around your movement, around your approach, around taking action. And I see this coming together of your intention, what your deeper desires with your action, and that is the most powerful movement and approach that you can take. Wow. If this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button so that it can be shared amongst other Aries for November, and consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you here. Also, leave a comment below. I'd love to see how this is playing out for you in November. This is wonderful. This is what everyone wants, right? Doing the hard work, doing the deep work, insight, illumination, something comes to light, expansiveness, experiencing the expansiveness of the soul, aligning the intention with action so that you can move forward in a confident, powerful way. Big transformation happening here for you in November, Aries. I wish you the best. Take good care.